Hey guys, it's Joel with OTR Consulting again, and today I'm back with another frequently asked question video about the people that are interested in getting into freight brokerage. And what I want to talk about is how do you decide whether to start your own brokerage or to become an agent? Uh, this is a very complicated question. There are a lot of factors that go into making that decision of, should I go on my own completely or do I become an agent? And the three biggest things are your money, your time, and your experience. Obviously, it's going to be a lot more straightforward to become an agent. And it will require a lot less of your time, both in the process of either setting up a brokerage or becoming an agent. It's less time to become an agent. And once you become an agent, you will actually spend less time as an agent than you would managing your own brokerage. And that is for obvious reasons. And then lastly, it comes down to your experience. So obviously, if you're starting a brokerage, you should have a high level of experience, but that's required of an agent as well. I would say the bigger thing to worry about as experience is your business experience, not necessarily your trucking experience, because you should have experience regardless of either one that you're doing. If you have experience running a business or, for reasons of ambition, you would like to go on your own, then by all means do that. But if you do not have as much business experience, being an agent is a way to get the experience of running a business while also having the benefit of an established support system to basically lessen the amount of things that you have to worry about. So I guess really what it comes down are the pros and cons of both, and what type of person you are and what you care about. So as an agent, you are an independent business owner, but you do have a contract with someone. So you do have less freedom. But in exchange for that freedom and cost, you make less money as an agent. You have the potential to make less money as an agent because you always have to pay a commission split to your agency. But yeah, in exchange for really that money and freedom, you're gaining more time and you're gaining support. So, for a lot of people, that may be the better route for them. The cons, or the pros, or I guess the things that are to consider with owning your own brokerage is you own everything. Therefore, if you build a very successful business and acquisition is something that you could be interested in, then having the ability to sell your business and just having the ability to grow your business however you want. So there's the freedom aspect, but you'll also need to invest a lot more. So even though you're going to be paying a commission split to your agent, you're going to have a lot of I wouldn't necessarily say a lot of extra costs, but you will have a lot of extra responsibilities and duties that you may not be anticipating if you are not used to running a business. Other than that, if you open up your own brokerage as well, you'll need at least 3 to 6 months of living expenses or a supplemental income, some type of way to keep your bills paid. You'll also need to have a certain amount of money to get started as a brokerage because obviously there are filing fees involved and insurance requirements, etc. And and you're going to have to pay for access to certain things that you'll need to run your business. And then also you'll need startup money for cash flow and to be able to pay your trucks, or you'll have a lot of costs. Essentially, I would say that everything in the transportation industry tends to be not cheap as far as the dollar amount when you're considering most people's average income. So you do need financing solutions or a decent amount of cash to fund your operations until payments start coming in. So it really just depends on the person. I think to decide, you really have to know who you are as a person, know who you are as a business person. What are you willing to sacrifice? And I guess you need to be able to forecast which position you would be happier in long term. You can always go from one to the other as well. Depending on your agency contract, you always want to make sure that whatever you sign, you know what is in it. But you can always go from owning your own brokerage to becoming an agent. So that's something to consider. Thank you guys for your time. Please leave any questions that you have in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe if you think the information is valuable. And other than that, thank you guys for your time. Keep trucking and be safe.